Hello, I'm Dr. Arisha Murray, and I wanted to come back on for round two of how to make a vision board. So last week I actually kind of laid out in 5 simple steps how you can make a vision board from home. And today I'm gonna build on what we learned last week, and we're gonna talk about what is the purpose of a vision board. So I'm gonna try to speak a little bit louder because last week the video was good, but it was low. And so I don't have my microphone. That's the one thing I forgot. But today I am at the Dell City Library in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And again, it is another empty vision board workshop. And like I said last week, my prayer is that somebody will watch these videos or people will watch these videos and really get a hold of the importance of a vision. A lot of times I think that we don't understand why things are not happening for us in our lives, and it can be as simple as us just sitting down, taking the time to write it down and put it on paper and make it plain for ourselves. And so we ended with anointing ourselves last week, and so we're just going to continue on, like I said, with what is the purpose of a vision board. So I have 5 steps here, or 5 numbers that really kind of discuss what it means to be, or what the purpose is of a vision board. I think it's important to understand that for everything there's always a reason, especially knowing that what you're doing is going to elevate your life. So let's talk about number 1. Number 1 is, I'm going to go through all of them and then we'll start with number 1. So number 1, it brings clarity to your purpose. Number 2, it provides the pieces you need to write a vision plan, family plan, business plan, ministry plan. And number 3, it is a key to unlocking the supernatural in your life. Number 4, it is the gas that fills you up when you are on empty. And number 5, it is the power God is giving you to get wealth. So let's start with number 1. The purpose of a vision board is it brings clarity to your purpose. There are so many people who are running aimlessly through life trying to figure out what their purpose is, what their plan is, why are they here, those type of thoughts. And when you take the time to sit down and actually construct a vision board, like this one, for example, I love this vision board. It's pretty awesome because it kind of brings clarity to what this person wants to do. So if you look at it, you see here that it has success made at the top. So automatically that one of their purposes or calling is to be successful. Then it goes on to A Star is Born and responsibility, and they have LeBron James on here, so that means they love basketball, and basketball is something that they're really passionate about. They want to fly, so they want to travel, and they have different cities here. It says blood, sweat, tears, quality, teamwork, patience, dedication, diligence. These are all things to me that brings clarity to their purpose, who they are as a person, and kind of the things that they expect out of other people as well. They're hardworking, they want to be professional, they are kind of wild. I think everybody has a little bit of wildness. Like I talked about my vision board last week, I have a wild life. And so the other thing that's on here is he has Hall of Fame on here, and I love that because that lets me know that somewhere along this person's purpose in their life, they see themselves in a Hall of Fame. And so again, when you have a vision board and you actually decide to sit down and organize your thoughts in a way that you can understand it, it provides you with clarity, so that way you're not aimlessly running back and forth through your thoughts and your minds or all these different things. You actually have something where you can sit down and say, okay, you know what, I know sports is my thing, I know I'm going to be successful, I'm traveling, he even has gaming on here, so I'm going to game. Stress and mental health are important. My future is important, and I know that I'm going to travel all over the world. I know this is just North America, but this is what it had. But I specifically am going to travel. And so when you have those things in your mind, you automatically can control the decisions you make. You can kind of prepare your path. You can kind of know what is right and what is not right for you. So number 1, it brings clarity to your purpose. Number 2, it provides the pieces you need to write a vision plan, ministry plan, family plan, or business plan. And I love this because one thing I realized is that with a vision board, you can actually sit down and write out what it is that you want to do. I'm gonna show this one. I didn't bring my real estate vision board because you can actually make it specific to your business, or if you want to start a business, or maybe you want to change some things in the business you're running. A vision board is key to doing that because, again, it provides you the pieces that you need to prepare the vision for your staff, or for yourself, or for your family, or for your church. And so I want to use this because it tells us that companies that care, this is something for me that I want to be a company that cares. I want to be in a position for success. I want to have a legacy of success. I know that I am what I make up, and I have a twofold calling, which is a CEO and a youth pastor. I love young people, and that's one of the things that my husband and I do in ministry. And then, of course, I have homes on here because I'm a realtor in Oklahoma City, so I have that on here. And again, it's like a compass for me. So when I sit down, or when I sat down to write out the different things that I wanted to do, this was places where I started. These are things that I wanted to do, like speak to any audience with skill and confidence. Well, I went and found a book that could help me with public speaking. Or I know that I wanted to go to regions, or I wanted more of the Holy Spirit. I know that these are things that I wanted. So I use this to sit down in my journal and to create a vision plan for myself, to create what it is that I wanted to see. And one of the things I really loved about this one is it has a picture of a little girl, and she kind of looks just like my daughter. And this was something that, I wanted, and I wrote about it and pictured it, and I thought about what her name would be and what she would look like and all of those things. And trust me, she is none of the things that well, she may be when she gets older, but right now, she does kind of look like her. I thought it was cute. But I showed this one to show you that this provides pieces that I needed to write a vision. And your vision board can do the same thing for you. You can just be looking at it and pick up something and say, oh, okay, I want to help kids face tough issues, and this is how I'm going to do it. And you can just pick up different things from the things that called out to you and put it into a plan where you can take to somebody, or you can share with someone that can help further your calling, your purpose, your plans for your life. So that brings me to number 3. It is a key to unlocking the supernatural in your life. One of the things I love about a vision board is that it is definitely a way to unlock the supernatural in your life, because you are constantly speaking it into existence. You are constantly praying over it and believing in it, and you are constantly offering it up to God so that He brings these things into your life universally. He brings them from the north, south, east, and west, so that you are able to fulfill this purpose that He's given to you. And so when you understand that a vision board is more than just images, it's more than just thoughts, it's more than just you cutting out different words and pictures and putting them down, that it actually is a gateway into the supernatural, then you tend to have a better connection with your vision. So I want to kind of bring up this one for that. This one, again, when we look at this one, these are the ones that I normally have. It has refresh on here. It has the winner's circle, have fun, natural selections, healthy, chasing after God, stretch your dollars this season, grow, inspire, motivate, reveal, and smile. And one of the things I love about this one is because all of these things can get you closer into accessing the supernatural in your life. If you smile a little bit more, you're able to have more positive thoughts, which means that the positive around you, you'll affect others, and it will attract those things that you are believing God for, those things that you know are coming. It will actually give you, the neuroplasticity in your brain to make it to where you're actually being able to receive those things that you are putting out into the universe. And so, don't just dream of retirement, building, personal finance. All of these things here definitely will help you unlock the supernatural in your life, especially when it comes to refreshing. being refreshed is definitely a part of a vision board because it just gives you a breath of fresh air, and it also helps you to recharge your batteries. It helps you to understand that this is something that you know is going to manifest in your life. So that brings me to number 4. It is the gas that fills you up when you are empty. And so I use my vision board a lot of times when I'm having those moments where I feel like I just want to throw in the towel. That's what I go back to first. Okay, that's not what I go to first. That's what I go to after I've gone to God and asked for replenishment. Then I go and look at the things that He has put into my heart. And so I bring this one to you, this vision board, and I kind of showed it a little bit last week, but I didn't. I don't know how close this video is, but I will tell you that this vision board definitely has filled me up while I was on empty. There's a lot of different things on here that really just encouraged me to continue teaching or to continue with schooling, continue with doing what God has me doing in my life, including starting the vision board workshops. I actually made this vision board with my family during COVID, and so it really is very, very dear to my heart because these are things that I desire. These are things that are still really, really happening in my life today. And so one of the things I want to point out is the teacher who changed my life. This was something I wanted to be when we returned to school. I wanted to be the teacher who changed a life. It didn't have to be every student's life. Just one life is enough. You know, when you change one person, that one person can go and put 10 can go catch 100 can go catch 1,000 can go do 10,000, and so on. And so for me, I was just looking for that one. And so last year, I think of my teaching, I received so many cards and letters and just positive vibes and affirmations and letters of kindness from students that I helped them be. I was a good teacher. And so one of the things I received was this, and I'm not going to read what it says inside, but this one says, I'll read the bottom. It says that I'm an awesome teacher, and of course it has teacher in like the periodic table, and it's because that's what I teach at school. I teach science. And so at the end it says, you were an amazing teacher this year. Know you are highly appreciated and respected. And for me, that let me know that for these students, I was the teacher that changed their life. And I had another student who honored me during our 8th grade day, and she dressed like me, and she gave me this beautiful poster full of snacks and just positive words. And so I say that your vision board is the gas that fills you up when you are empty, because that's what I kept going back to on those days where I wanted to quit, on those days where I wanted to give up. I just kept going back to this and just knowing that, okay, I'm gonna have joy. This is my season of renewal. I'm empowered, I'm gonna grow, inspire, motivate, and reveal, kind of the same thing that was on this one. That one is not mine, but this one is. I'm gonna be healthy and, just have a life full of unlimited potential. I'm healing, I rule, these different things. I'm running after God, full of rewards, just all these different things. Again, I have real estate on here, I have a little girl. I have all these different things that are still manifesting. Am I 10 minutes? Oh, what time is it? Huh? Oh, okay, sorry. My son is helping me today. He's actually my, am I 13 minutes? Okay, I'm almost done. My son is helping me today. He's my assistant this year, so he's helping me today, which is great. All right, so again, it is the gas that fills you up when you are empty. Number 5, it is the power God has given you to get wealth. I cannot stress this enough. Having a vision board provides you with so much access to untapped resources, whether it's wealth, whether it's people, whether it's places, whether it's connections. Your vision board is a tool. It is the power that you need to get there, because if you're just keeping it all in your head, There's nothing that you have to show somebody. There's nothing that you have to pray over. There's nothing that you have to look over, to lay hands on. There's nothing that you have until you pull it out, place it down, offer it up to God, and continue to speak those things that be not as though they were. And so I believe, according to Deuteronomy 8:18, that God has given us the power to get wealth. Like, we can't forget that. We can't forget him in this. And he is the one that gave us the vision. You know, Jeremiah 29:11 tells us that he's given us a hope and a future. He's given us a vision. He's given us a plan and a purpose. And I think that's the good news of the Vision Board Workshop, which, you know, like I said, one day these workshops are going to be overflowing with people to where I won't be able to accept all of them or hold all of them, or they'll have to come to the next one, because they will understand the power of having a vision and making it visible. And I think we have to understand that it is God who gives us these things. It is the most high God, and whether you believe in God or not, it doesn't change that he's not real. It doesn't change that he doesn't exist. The things that we have going on, the gifts and the talents you have inside of you, they came from him to be a blessing to others. So your vision board is just the power that he's giving you to use those gifts and talents for the greater good. So I'm going to go over this, and I'm going to close out on this because I don't want it to be too long. I know it just kind of went. So here we go. So the purpose of the vision board, to just review, is number one, it brings clarity to your purpose. Number two, it provides the pieces you need to write a vision plan, family plan, business plan, or ministry plan. Number three, it is the key to unlocking the supernatural in your life. Number four, it is the gas that fills you up when you are on empty. And number five, it is the power God has given you to get wealth. So I pray that you will share this video with somebody. If you are looking for someone to help you host a vision board, workshop, or group, or meeting, I am a vision specialist. My name is Dr. Arisha Murray. You can look me up on my website at www.arishamurray.com. That's ARISHAMURRAY.com. If you are looking for anything in particular, we talked about holy oil last week. You can go to Etsy, drholyoil.etsy.com. I have lots of bracelets over there, so you see the bracelets. You can't really see them in the video that I wear, but you can go to www.bracelets.talk and get you a visionary bracelet to kind of encourage you along the way, or encourage someone else. And just know that God has a plan and a purpose for your life, but you have to have a vision to make it visible. So I love you guys. Make sure you love yourself. Make sure you love God, and most importantly, make your vision visible. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.